What's everyone saying? It's your boy Someone Exposed back again. I'm here today at London Victoria Station, and in today's video I'm going to be having a look at the non-London bus that runs into London. My bus is in like 10 minutes. Let's go head down to the bus stop, see what's the chat, and yeah, enjoy the journey. Let's go. When you think of buses in London that aren't London buses, you might think of tour buses, coaches, private hire. I think that this route I'm travelling on today is the only non-London bus route to travel into central London. Remember, that's not including megabuses, National Express, tour buses like the ones that go out to the Harry Potter studios in Watford. There used to be the 812 run by CT Plus, one of London's now defunct bus operators, which travelled around Islington, Old Street and Hoxton, but that ceased operations in August 2022. Just a disclaimer, before we continue, I filmed this on Boxing Day 2023, and since then there have been a number of timetable and route number changes, which I'll mention in a hot second. London Line 702 is operated by Reading buses and runs from Buckingham Palace Road, down the road from London Victoria Station, out to Legoland Windsor via Slough and Windsor Town. Up till the 2nd of January 2024, a number of 702 services would avoid Windsor and instead head from Slough directly into Reading. This would be the case for my service today, as the route would be operating a special service as people recover from their Christmas hangovers. Since the 2nd of January, the services into Reading now head into Legoland Windsor via Bracknell, avoiding Slough altogether. These services now run as the London Line 701. Yeah, I know, this video is partially outdated, but you know, it is what it is.
"20 minutes later."
Now the bus has arrived, 20 minutes late. It's time to get on. Which on first impressions is very smart. Let's have a quick look downstairs. You know me, I'm heading upstairs. The first thing I notice is the group of 4 seats around this table here. Look at this. The table slides out. And there's also wireless charging stations. All around the interior, route branding showing the route and local attractions catch your eye. Ooh, and look at this. Bossman has turned on the engines. Look how tasty the bus is inside. Oof, ooh. As we head from Victoria, we should look at the features on board this bus. Our journey will take just under 2 hours to get to Reading. We'll be stopping at a couple of stops in central London before we head out onto the M4 motorway, into Slough, and then through to Reading. Looking at my seat, there's wireless charging, a phone holder so you can watch Ghana get knocked out of the AFCON in HD with plenty of charge, and a regular USB charging port. The seat is nice and comfy, and I'm ready for my trip down to Reading. To head out of town, we turn left and head through the Green Line bus station. Even though it's named Green Line, no Green Lines start their journey here anymore. It's now the home for coaches that just park there before heading to Victoria Coach Station. The London Line 702 is a remnant of the old Green Line Express coach services that used to serve London and the surrounding areas. A number of the routes had been retained in some way, shape or form, continuing on as the Green Line brand. For example, the bus to Luton Airport, the 757, Green Line bus. Check out my video here. The 724, which travels between Heathrow Airport and Harlow via Watford and Welwyn Garden City, Green Line bus. These services are now operated by Arriva, and they had, up to not long ago, operated more services like the 758 to Hemel Hempstead. The 702 was run by First Bus till 2017 when they announced they would cancel the service. Reading buses came in, took over the route, kept the Green Line branding, and also began operating Route 703, which runs between Bracknell and Heathrow Airport Terminal 5 via Legoland Windsor and Slough. In February 2023, the Green Line branding on these two routes were dropped, coinciding with the introduction of these amazing new Alexander Dennis Enviro 400 MMC buses. Introducing London Line 701 and 702 and Flight Line 703. It's good to point out that there were no trains heading out of London Paddington to Reading and beyond, and it was very evident. A number of the buses we passed coming into London were packed to capacity, so much so that Reading buses had to send out 2 extra buses to handle the extra demand on the day. I'm loving the proactiveness at Reading buses. We skipped through the nice part of central London, through Knightsbridge, Kensington and all, out into Hammersmith and onto Great West Road, and onto the M4 motorway, speeding past Heathrow Airport. Our next stop is at Langley High Street. When we get into Langley, it's an odd sight seeing a London bus out here, the Route 81, running between Hounslow and Slough. I also noted that the bus stops, even though there's only one red bus running down here, the bus stops are still TfL ones, and not local authority bus stops as you'd see in other places, you know? Now, the concept of Slough is a confusing one. Normally, I'd only have like 3 minutes to engage in the analysis of Slough as the bus speeds through the town. But today was my lucky day. The bus was broken. All of us off. And waiting for a replacement. And I have to endure, I don't even know how long of staring at the biggest Tesco I've seen in a while and why it's located in Slough. There were some folk on board that thought the bus was heading to Legoland, but luckily a 703 was on hand to save the day. This bus would normally head into the bus station, but that's actually been closed since an arson attack in October 2022, and it's still not open yet. Of course, once again, luckily, Reading buses were on job and a replacement bus was on its way to take us into Reading. This section of the journey heads down the A4 Bath Road before heading off back onto the M4 direct into Reading. And here we are in Reading. An hour later than I had hoped, but we move. We keep it stepping. The route is very useful if you want to head to Legoland, especially with a £2 bus fare going on right now. The buses are modern, they're clean, they're sharp. Reading buses, I'm loving the job. I'm loving the job you've done on this route. Aye. Big up Reading buses. Well, that was a journey and a half. The 702 is just behind me there. That's gonna head back into town, into London. If you like the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, check out all the other content. I don't know, I'm not gonna cut around Reading. If you wanna see more Reading, check out this video here. I'll catch you in the next video. It's been your boy, Someone Explores. Later.